Fred Lill of Lill Packaging. This is a quick 15-minute talking slot about the embracing of AI in the print and packaging sector. In April of this year, we're thinking very carefully about how to integrate AI within our business. And I want to talk this through rapidly over 15 slides. So I'll come on to this, basically, a question that we had in our heads before starting in April. Can AI be 100 times more effective or productive, whichever word you want to use, than our normal working operations? And actually, this all started with what most people would consider quite a cringy 30, 40 seconds speaking into your webcam, basically that goes something a little like this. I am speaking in a very friendly tone, warm and embracing you. I am happy to be here, and I like you very much. That's basically what you have to talk into the webcam for the AI to recognize your face as an avatar, which you can program into your name, your company, understand your language and your tone and your facial and body expressions from torso and face perspective. So in answering this question, this whole 15-slide presentation is going to go through what we've learnt. And in fact, I'm going to play this first slide. So effectively, by talking this into the lens, the webcam for 30 seconds, copy and pasting in what we want AI Fred to then say, yes, I can be 100 times more effective than you, real Fred. Boom. Here we go.
Oui, je peux être 100 fois plus efficace que toi, vrai Fred.
Sì, posso essere 100 volte più efficace di te. Vero
Spanish
Fred?
coming up.
Sí, puedo ser 100 veces más eficaz que tú, verdadero Fred.
Welsh.
Ydw, gallaf fod yn cant gwaith yn fwy effeithiol na chi.
My
Real
wife is
Fred.
Welsh.
Да, я могу быть в 100 раз эффективнее
Russian?
тебя, настоящий Фред.
Okay, so here we go. If anyone in this room speaks one of those languages, I do not personally, hopefully that's a fairly good translation. I see some nods in the audience, which is terrific. Now, this is not me. On this moment, I didn't even say these words in English into the lens, nor are they my expressions at the time. This is all taken from that snippet of basically telling the lens how happy I am and how I like talking to you. So from this perspective, we got tremendously excited at what could be achieved. So before I move on to the next slide, in association to the print and packaging sector, as to the reason why we're all here at FuturePrint in Cambridge, which I still deem as the global R&D centre of excellence for certainly digital print. We should be very proud of that. But actually, how relating this to the print and packaging sector, really AI we've seen as a huge benefit in 4 areas. So content, pictures, languages, and video. Now, video, our methods in print and packaging generally with a QR code, that's how we overcome that. But actually, all those 4 areas are what we're purposed to do in print and packaging. Again, content, the text that we put on any graphic media that we're printing, photos, languages, we have to be in each market, the relative languages, and then quite often becoming common with a video. So we thought actually the best use of this is just to expand our reach, expand our audience on our mission to eradicate plastics, our inventions that we'll come up with here in Cambridge, and our sustainability, which I won't go into further detail because I've talked about that at previous presentations, our route to zero carbon and our journey to net zero. But ultimately, it's enabled us, we're on track for within 9 months, because we started this in April, to have created a huge, huge output of work in this space. So again, this is about maximum reach, maximum audience, maximum PR. So basically on the right-hand side is telling you what AI has enabled us to do within this short space of time. So I'm just going to roll this VT. There's no audio with this, but this is just giving you a quick scroll through our website of actually over 9,000 boxes created. You can see all with unique imagery, and I'll come into that in a moment or two. All with unique dimensional lines. I hope you can see that here. I'll just flick onto the other side, just with the dimensional lines. and then scrolling down the page, all with unique content. So it's saying what this size of box can best fit. Again, this is told to us by AI, all scripted on that page. Unique pricing, and actually it's floating through here as we see it now. 12 different options, whether it be brown, white, pack or palette of 6,000. And this amounts to a huge amount of SKUs. So 100,000 SKUs, over 100,000 SKUs. So 9,000 times 12 options. All with no tooling costs to the client when they place their order, made on demand. No capital outlay, and actually 3-day lead time doing this digitally made on demand. So a huge step forward through this time of actually finding new methods of innovation. So again, our AI language-based system allows us at the click of our fingers to present a video in over 120 languages. I think it's 127, 128. And hopefully you can see some of the flags here that represent a huge variety of languages commonly spoken, or most commonly spoken. So in the multiple, you've got your 100,000 options. Crikey, now you're talking 120 different languages. That's 12 million opportunities. The scale of this is vast. So coming on to really talking and showing more detail, I've only shown one or two VTs so far. These are now the VTs that relate to the three broken elements of how we managed to get so many unique shots, items of imagery, and then the languages and also the content. So pre-AI, we would generally shoot as a company at Lill Packaging 20 in a day. I mean, that's going some. You might think actually shoot, put the next thing in front, shoot, but actually when you're talking about particularly a box where you think, actually I want to get the right item to fit that box, make it a snug fit, presentable, at the right angle, go again. Normally the first half a day is dedicated purely to finding the right prop and the right angle to shoot it. So that would have traditionally have taken 450 days, working days, to shoot 9,000 images. There's a lot of maths in this, so I won't go into huge detail, but that's 90 weeks roughly after holidays, so 2 working years. Here's to show you what AI does in that same task, or with that same task. So you quickly draw around basically the footprint of whatever you are trying to insert into this. And then with autofill, basically you're typing in what you've researched or what AI has researched to be the best fit for that size. So saying coin, generating, bosh. Is that a good one? Don't know. Oh, I've got 3 options down here. Oh, let's see what else it's got. Oh, I quite like that with the coins inside. Oh, that one's got some kind of notch in it. Don't like that one. Come back to the one you like, select. That's that. So this is the progression of actually, do we need to be limited anymore by 20 shots per day? So moving on to unique pages of content. I think we've all heard, whether we've used it ourselves or on the press, ChatGPT. One of many software packages, but I'm just going to use ChatGPT as an example of how the old convention of writing 4 articles per day of page content, and again, that's generally going some, if you want relevant information, done by somebody literate with links to other, or backlinks to other websites and good references, that's going some. But even that alone, that's 2,250 days. You're talking about 10 working years to create this. So effectively, you're pasting into here what you want ChatGPT to do, just a simple instruction to fit this size of box with coins, and it is writing this for you. Finishes, you copy and paste, which we'll see in a moment. It does take, at the moment, up to 10 seconds. Copy and paste, bang, straight back into your website portal or whatever you are trying to publish. That gives you an idea, again, of comparison to 4 per day. Next slide I'm going to go on to. So Crikey, how long would it take? 9,000 items in 120 languages, that's over 1 million translations. So pre-AI, generally you could copy and paste Google Translate laboriously every 30 seconds. That's a realistic time. That's something that my team have had to do occasionally in the past. That's 5 years worth of Google copy and paste translation. The furthermore to this, and I haven't got a VT on this, it will come on to showing you later about videos in different languages, because today's world doesn't actually just want a translated page. Everyone craves these 30-second videos, whether it be on X or any social media platform of your choice, or you're on your website. But actually, pre-AI, this whole demand of creating 30-second videos, and actually we have once done 12 in an hour. That, again, is not necessarily going for quality, but output. I mean, that's every 5 minutes, 100 a day, 48 years of creating videos if you wanted it all to be in the relevant language. Just insane. So, coming to a quick conclusion, can AI be 100 times more effective or productive than previous methods? Again, I've just said to shoot would be 2 years, content writing would be 10 years, translation alone 5 years, but the videos in particular 48 years. So that is far longer than anyone would work in their normal working career. So in our case, our statistics are that actually AI has been over 86 times more productive for us. But again, I'm using best case scenarios of our human output in the past, trying to achieve 20 shoots per day. The reality is sometimes people are sick, sometimes people got urgent meetings or other matters to attend. So it is a possibility that AI is 100 times more effective, productive for us. So coming on to my last slide, this is what we've basically achieved as outputs of different boxes that I've mashed up into one video here in various different languages, and I'm just going to roll VT.
At lillpackaging.com, we know how hard it can be to find the right size postal box for your product. That's why we've created the world's largest range available in every centimeter variant by the pack of 50. 3 is the magic number. Here's our simple 3-step process to find the perfect postal box for you from 3p with no tooling cost.
So I'm deliberately going to talk over this now.
Étape 1. Mesurez la longueur, la largeur et la hauteur de votre produit. Dans cet exemple, un 9x 9x 4 cm. Étape 2. Assurez-vous d'ajouter 1 cm supplémentaire à chaque dimension pour la taille de boîte souhaitée. Dans cet exemple, une boîte de 10x 10x 5 cm. Nos tailles de boîtes sont externes. Vous pouvez donc être sûr qu'elles correspondent aux tarifs postaux tels que la grande lettre royale Mail.
Schritt 3. Ein einfacher 30 Sekunden Besuch bei lillpackaging.com. Klicken Sie auf die Lupe in der oberen linken Ecke. Geben Sie die gewünschte Größe ein. Mit über 100.000 verfügbaren Optionen finden Sie genau das, was Sie brauchen. Wählen Sie Packung oder Palette, braun oder weiß und wählen Sie zwischen mittlerer oder schwerer Beanspruchung. Sie sehen die Aktualisierung des Preises pro Einheit, wenn Sie auf die einzelnen Optionen klicken. Schritt 3. Ein einfacher 30 Sekunden Besuch bei lillpackaging.com. Klicken Sie auf die Lupe in der oberen linken Ecke. Geben Sie die gewünschte Größe ein. Mit über 100.000 verfügbaren Optionen finden Sie genau das, was Sie brauchen.
Plastikvrije i
Getting the Welsh in there again for my wife.
In Groot-Britannien
She
literally
is the one who wears the trousers. It's just that getting there. So hopefully there's somebody else that can enjoy the Welsh language in here. But like I say, in conclusion, this is all about effectiveness or maximising output. It might well be that Fred doesn't sound, you could probably tell in this early form, when it's in English, I've not authorised it to use my voice yet. That's just something I personally feel a bit uncomfortable with, because he'll now always look better looking than me from this point forward. What I do like is that this is a stamp in time, because I'm receding at a rate of knots, going grey appearingly, and actually what is good about creating your own AI avatar, as soon as you do it, it's locked in there. But yeah, that's just something I feel passionate to retain my own voice, and when it's an English translation, that's just the automated English translation. One further thing I would say on AI is that be very careful about ensuring the security of any AI platform you're choosing. There are multiple options out there, but it really is about thinking, okay, in the worst case event, if someone else were able to use AI Fred Lill, would I be happy about that? And I absolutely wouldn't be. So I'm not going to endorse our platforms we've used here for the videos. At this moment, I can give advice. I'm here till about 1:30 today. But actually, in conclusion, again, to this, relating to the print and packaging industry, if you're willing to just say in front of a webcam for 30 seconds, you know, I am speaking in a friendly tone, I'm warm and approachable, I like talking to you, and I'm very happy, then actually this can really help you progress with your reach of your why, your story, and why your company is going to be better than its competitors. So thank you very much. I'd love to connect to all of you via LinkedIn and hopefully catch you outside, but really appreciate your kind audience. Thank you very much.